Wagwan go clean people. Been saying that I need to make dedicated and detailed videos of how to use all of my products, but I don't know, like I was just posting my little tutu videos on TikTok here and I thought that was enough, but clearly not. I need to make a dedicated video on each step so you babes know how to use my products and you can get the ultimate use out of all of them. But before we even get into how to use the glue, I need to show you guys how to prepare for the glue. Pause the video right now, okay? Pause the video right now. If you're gonna come here with any bald cap method don't work, bald cap method is pointless, any type of energy like that, just click off my video and just click out of my YouTube and don't even purchase my glue. My glue is for cultured individuals and you are not off them yet. Okay? When you've changed your mindset and you've known and you've learnt sense, then come back. My glue is strong. Okay? This ain't no boast gone. This ain't no hold bold. Okay? This is a strong glue, and if you want to keep your edges, you will listen to me well. You came onto this tutorial to learn how to use my glue. Don't be skipping and changing and double stepping and backflipping and doing your own thing. You need to follow it to the T. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's be going and let's be guided. I'm taking the video back just a little bit to show you guys this rubbing alcohol that I'm using. You don't have to use this specific brand. I like this one personally. The most important thing is that you use 70% rubbing alcohol. 70%, not in 99%. That's too harsh for your skin. I always like to transfer my rubbing alcohol into a little spray bottle, but I spray it onto a cotton pad and then I just generously wipe it along my client's hairline. I go back and forth, and as you're going to see in a minute, it picks up a lot of dirt, a lot of oil. Her skin is completely flawless. She's a beautiful babe, but just naturally, and especially as it's summer right now, you're gonna have oil on your skin, you're gonna have dirt on your skin just from the environment that we're around and that we're in. I've made a conscious effort not to speed up this video or cut out any clips as much as possible in this video and in the upcoming videos I have showing you how to use my products, because I want you guys to see in real time what I'm doing and how many times I'm doing it. As you guys can see, just from the first wipe I picked up a lot of oil, a lot of dirt, and if I hadn't of wiped her forehead, even though I'm going to go back in, if I hadn't have wiped her forehead, imagine this mixing with the glue. Like stuff like this can cause irritation and it can cause the wig not to stick, like the glue not to stick, because it's going to be holding on to all that oil, all that dirt. Like think about it, you wouldn't put makeup on dirty skin. You wouldn't just wake up and put makeup on your skin. If you do, that's weird and that's nasty. Like you'd wash your face first, prime your skin, all that, prepare it for the makeup. Just like there are steps to makeup, there's steps to this lace glue. Yes, my lace glue is amazing and it is the best on the market. You still have to prep your skin for it properly so that it works exactly how it's meant to work. Okay, so with this cotton pad, you can see it has a lot less dirt and oil in it, and at this moment I'm satisfied to move forward with the next step. Now that her hairline is clean, I make sure that I go with my got to be spray. I spray directly on her hairline, and while she is blow drying it for me on cool air, you're going to see in this video I only ever use cool air, so she's blow drying it on cool air, and while she's doing that I'm pushing the baby hairs back and I'm making sure everything is slick and everything is neat. I don't want any hairs out of place. Also, a little disclaimer guys, it's summer in the UK at the time that I recorded this, and at this time I wasn't feeling the best. I had a fever, I was very faint, I was in and out of hospital, and I was perspiring, I was sweating quite a bit. So you're going to see that in the video, but not too much. I just want to make sure that my girls were good. I just want to make sure their hair was done, but I was fighting for my life when I was making this. I was not well. So I'm just asking you babes to give me some grace in this video. If you see my face I'm sweating, or you see my shirt and it's sweating, just give me some grace. As you babes can see, all of her edges are slicked all the way back. Not one hair is out of place. All of her hair is back. So now I finally get into the wig cap. Every time I do the bald cap method, I make sure that the wig cap fully covers their hairline from their sideburns all the way to the other sideburn. I need to make sure everything is covered, not just the front, but every side is covered. And if that means I need to bring the wig cap over the eyes a little bit so that their full hairline is covered, then so be it. I'm sorry, if a wig cap needs to be over your eyelids for a couple minutes just to make sure your edges are covered, then so be it. I'm sorry, but you guys deserve edges, so you confirm it for a second. Right now I'm cutting out the ear holes for the wig cap. I'm making sure I'm cutting them small and not too big. I'm fitting it quite snug around the ear. As you just saw, I kind of molded it around her ear. As you guys can see, like I'm literally making sure that the wig cap is fully covering her edges from ear to ear. Then I go back in with the got to be spray and I just spray it lightly across the hairline. I spray this directly on her hairline. I mainly do it for visibility because I'm going to go in with my Stay Stuck lace glue in a second, and I just make sure that I spray this 1 for extra hold, and then 2 so I can actually see where her hairline starts, because if I didn't do this personally, I don't feel like I'd be able to see her hairline as clearly. But the got to be spray, it makes, as you guys can see, like there's like a ring around her hairline where I sprayed the spray, and it just makes it easier to see where I'm applying the glue, because I don't want to put the glue directly on her edges. As you guys can see, I'm putting it just a little bit before. This is just to map out her hairline. I literally just put the tiniest layer of the glue. It's just to keep the wig cap down. When you keep the wig cap down as well, this also ensures that the hold of your wig is just 10 times better, because the glue is going onto the wig cap. So if your wig cap is already stuck and already laid, then it's just going to improve the longevity of your wig install as well. So this is one thin narrow layer of the glue, and I'm just blow drying it on cool air. Always on cool air, never on hot air. I'm making sure that I'm blow drying it and it goes completely clear before I move on. Now I'm taking a foundation that matches her skin tone and I'm applying it to her wig cap. Some people use foundation, some people use powder foundation, some people use lace tint. Whatever you do, make sure that you apply it first to the back of the wig cap and then lightly just dust it over her hairline. Never ever apply the foundation or the lace tint or whatever you use directly on the hairline first. Always start in the back and then lightly dust it forward, because you don't want too much product build on the edge of the wig cap, because you have to remember that glue is going to go on there and you don't want anything that could be mixing with the glue. Now I'm cutting the wig cap and I'm making sure that I'm cutting it around her edges. This is why the glue is good. The glue is good because if I just use the got to be spray, sometimes the got to be spray, even when it's dried, it can roll up, but the glue makes sure that it does not roll up and the wig cap is stuck there, like it stays there, it ain't going nowhere. You've probably noticed that I cut my wig cap a bit differently. Like I leave this whole like ring still on. That's because I don't like to sew down my wig caps anymore, because a few of my clients actually have told me that, oh, like they've come back to their appointment after I've done their hair, to their next appointment, and their wig cap is like kind of still on their hair, and I've asked them like, oh babe, like what's going on, what happened? And they said that they were nervous that they were going to cut their own hair, so they left the wig cap on there, or they left like a residue of the wig cap on there, and I just didn't want that for them. So I just decided to leave this band off the wig cap on, because it's just easier, and then you can just take off so much easier basically. So now this is where I really go in and I cut off all the excess lace. And what's so good about the glue is that I can peel off the wig cap and it will not, as you guys can see, like it will not go past the line that I put the glue at. So that means I'm going to get the most accurate cutout. We've got to be spray, I'm sorry, a little gust of wind and the wig cap will come off, but this hey, my Stay Stuck glue, there's nothing getting this off. There's nothing getting this up apart from my loosen up lace remover spray there. But I want you guys to really pay attention that I'm going around the whole hairline, like even the back part of the sideburn, you know what I'm talking about, even that bit that's right in front of the ear. I make sure that everything is down, everything is stuck. I make sure I'm going right around her hairline. As you guys can see that, do you see how accurate this is? This was talking about before, like you see this bit that I'm cutting, I made sure this bit is glued down as well. Like I make sure that the whole bit, like that whole bit that I was just touching, all of that is glued down as well. Like I need to make sure that this wig cap is down. The wig cap is the foundation. You're putting glue on top of the wig cap, so you need to make sure that that it's a good foundation and it's not going to be sliding off and it's not going to be rolling back. Like when you're putting on makeup, you wouldn't put on a weak foundation and then a good concealer, because even if the concealer and the other products are amazing, it won't matter because the foundation ain't there. And that's why I made this dedicated video about the wig cap, the ball cap method. This method is what sets you up for success when you get our Stay Stuck kit. Oh, you thought because the wig cap was on that the wig cap method is done now? That's cute, and you're wrong. After I put the wig cap on and I'm about to put the wig on, I go back in with 70% rubbing alcohol and the cotton pad, and I make sure that I wipe off the hairline again. I know we've done it before, but think about it. We just put foundation basically on her hairline, and you're going to see a minute ago how clean it was before, and then you're going to see how much makeup it picked up, even though I didn't put makeup directly on her hairline. So imagine if I left all of this on when I put the glue on. That would have mixed with the glue. It could have possibly caused her irritation. It could have affected the longevity of the glue, because in foundation, in lace tints, all those things, it's like oil and liquid. Like you don't want any of that to mix with the glue. You basically want the canvas to be as clean as possible. This also allows me to dehydrate the skin so that the glue sticks to the skin better. It's like when you go get your nails done and they put the dehydrator on your nails. It's just so that it removes any oil or anything like that, any dirt, so that the glue sticks so much better. It's the same concept. I don't want you guys to just do what I'm doing. I want you to understand why I'm doing it as well, because it will make it easier for you to apply what I'm doing when you understand why I'm doing it. Bear in mind that I already cleaned off the hairline before I put on the wig cap, and now that I've put on the wig cap and put on the foundation, you can see that this is the second wipe and there's still foundation on her hairline. This is why it's important. You can't just skip steps. You need to make sure everything's clean like this. Now that her hairline's clean, I can move on to using the glue. If I hadn't have made sure her hairline was clean and there was still foundation on her hairline, this is how things like irritation can come, not as long lasting of an install can happen, because the glue is mixing with the oils that's already in the product of the foundation or the lace tint or whatever you use. You need to make sure that the glue is going on a clean area, a clean space, a clean dehydrated and when you follow these steps, that's how you get the 2 to 6 weeks hold with my glue, with my stay stuck glue, with my stay stuck kit. Now you can see I'm fully pulling on her wig and I haven't even melted the lace yet. This is literally just after pressing the lace into the glue. This is how strong the glue is just from immediate application, and I want the same for you guys as well. That's why you need to follow these steps. So yeah babes, that's the detailed guide on how you prepare your install to use the stay stuck kit. Like I said, you need to make sure that the hairline is completely clean, completely free from any oil, any makeup, any residue, any dirt, anything like that before you apply my stay stuck glue. Thank you guys so much for watching my in-depth guide, and I'll catch you in the next one. Mwah. Love you.